tonight in our Rhino Nation Zoom. If you're not aware, our team's called Rhino Nation because we are thick-skinned and hard-charging, baby. I mean, we love doing this business, and you're going to love what you see tonight. You know, we were talking before we launched tonight about this is going to be the biggest thing to hit in decades, probably. And you get to be in on the ground floor of it. So we're excited to share it with you. And there's nobody better to do it than a guy that has traveled the world giving speeches. He is a top networker and money earner. He is a regional vice president with his company, and he's my best buddy. He is none other than Mr. Randy Hedge.
Well, hello, guys. Welcome. Thank you. It's an honor to be here and get to spend a few minutes with you tonight. I always thought we were rhinos because they're kind of slow and dumb and just kind of lumber around. The good news is rhinos get where they want to go no matter what gets in their way. And I like that. It's my honor tonight to share with you some information. We call this our business overview. And if you'll allow me, I'll put some stuff up on your screen. The very first slide that you see is just simply an income disclaimer. Basically says, you know what, if you don't work, you don't make anything. And I think that's true in everything in life. But I think you're going to find a very interesting home-based opportunity. Whoever invited you cared enough, they wanted you to see how you might be a part of what Pressy and I both think could be one of the biggest things we've ever seen. You know, the number one business rule is find a problem and solve it, and you can make a lot of money. When people went to the gold fields back in the gold rush, you know, the real fortunes were made on selling the shovels and the picks. That's where Levi's were invented. They found solutions to the problem and they made a lot of money. Well, we think we have that, guys. We know that the healthcare system is broken, and paying for health insurance is really a burden on a lot of families. So tonight we're going to talk about a brand new service that we are launching in April. Looks like it's going to be about the 23rd, 24th, somewhere around there. And you're getting a chance to hear about it before it even goes live. I've got a little video for you, and then we will share with you the ACN and Impact story.
The price tag for a single hospital admission can make your head spin.
A new survey of businesses found that annual premiums for a family of 4 climbed to $15,000 this year.
National polls show Americans believe healthcare prices and drug costs are among their top pocketbook concerns.
Over the past 20 years, the runaway cost of health insurance has outpaced earnings and inflation, leaving our families with less freedom and less money. As premiums and deductibles continue to rise, many have chosen to go without. Families, small businesses, and individuals alike are struggling to find a way to pay for the health care they can't seem to afford. The status quo can't continue. It's broken, it's confusing, and it's bureaucratic. So how are we going to solve this problem? All over the world, technology is changing the way people and society connect and interact. As innovators are equipped with new concepts and technologies, new ideas emerge, and timeless problems get solved. The result? Countless industries are disrupted. But while the rest of the world has changed, insurance and the way we pay for healthcare remains broken and largely the same. But not for long. What if there was a way we could all pay for healthcare that simply worked better and felt better than insurance? Well, today there is. We are Impact Health Sharing. We're changing the way you interact with your health, your doctor, your neighbor, and the community around you. We are a network of families, individuals, business owners, and small entrepreneurs who want to see the old way of doing things change. We're changing the future of healthcare in the digital age, and it's a future that protects your family's health as well as its wealth and well-being. Impact Health Sharing is a simple idea that solves one of our greatest problems, the high cost of insurance. We use technology to connect tens of thousands of individuals and families across the nation. We connect to simply share and pay each other's medical bills. Actually, healthcare sharing isn't a brand new idea. It's just that our technology makes healthcare sharing work better and feel better than insurance. And it has become the alternative of choice for tens of thousands of small business owners, entrepreneurs, and professionals who know how to control costs and save money. There's no doubt the world is changing around us. Old problems can be solved when people come together to leverage their sense of community with technology to control the cost of healthcare. We can change the future of healthcare. We can protect the ones we love and make an impact. Go to impacthealthsharing.com for more info.
So guys, the average American, according to governmental information last year, the individual paid $452 a month for an individual health insurance policy, and families were over $1,700 a month. It's getting to where people just can't afford health insurance, and healthcare costs are skyrocketing. Matter of fact, it's a well-known fact that the number one reason for bankruptcies in America is due to medical-related issues and bills. Impact, what is it? We are a cost-effective solution to health insurance. It's a way to protect your family for doctor visits, hospital visits, the ER emergency room, if you need a procedure done, if you're not feeling well, but it is better than health insurance in our opinion. Why? Well, you can see any doctor you want. There's no network or in service, out of service. We typically are 50 to 70% less expensive than health insurance. My example, Marcy and I on our policy pay almost $1,800 a month. And through Impact, we're able to cut that down to under $700 a month. Folks, that is an $1,100 savings per month. That's right. Over $1,000 savings per month, just for Marcy and I. You can enroll any time of the year. You can carry your policy with you. You can take your coverage wherever you go. No license is required to share this with folks because it's not insurance. And as you will see tonight, it is a huge income opportunity if you're looking for a way to make some additional income with a true home-based business. Because we are not for profit, it eliminates a lot of the financial conflicts. You know, an insurance company not only has to take care of that claim, but they have to satisfy policyholders, shareholders, people who buy their stock. They're investing in different things and either making money or losing money on those returns. Because we're not insurance, we don't have to deal with a lot of the regulations and mandates that makes insurance rigid and expensive. And our market is huge. Over 75% of the American adults out there, we feel like we could help either with their existing or for those that don't have it or part of a non-group. Guys, that is a big number to go out and solve their problem. The solution, ACN and Impact. Impact is our brand new service we're launching here in April, and ACN is the parent company that pays you for telling people about this phenomenal service. Who is ACN? We were founded back in 1993, so we're almost 30 years old, guys. We do business in 27 countries, and we've already acquired millions and millions and millions of customers. You see, the thing I love about ACN is they're always on the cutting edge, whether it's a brand new technology, a brand new service, and that is what allowed us to become the largest direct seller of what we call life essential services in the world. Now, it's not just about making money. We're proud of the fact that ACN feeds a child every time a customer is gathered through Project Feeding Kids. Here in America and in Canada, we have literally provided millions of meals for those in need. On your screen now, you see a lot of the companies that we're partnered with. I'm sure you recognize the logos. To simplify it for you guys, if it is something that people pay for every month already, we want to be a part of it. Whether it's television, internet, home security, payment processing, home automation, whether it's electricity, natural gas, cell phones, and now an alternative to health insurance called health sharing through Impact. How are we able to pay this money? It's really simple. Instead of paying for radio and TV and billboards, instead of paying for celebrity endorsements, instead of spending billions of dollars trying to get customers, we use the most proven form of advertising there is, word of mouth, a friend telling a friend. The business plan is very simple. All you do is gather a few customers who want to save money on services they're already using. You see, your family, friends, church members, your parole officer, they're already paying a cell phone bill. They're already using the internet. They already have health insurance. You're just offering them a cost-effective way to be your customer. And then the only other thing we do is share this simple business plan with others. Or as I like to say, to simplify it, get you some customers, then get you some customer getters. Got it? Here's the way it works. To start your own business with ACN, it's a one-time fee of $199. That puts you in business for yourself, but you're certainly not by yourself. For that $199 and a monthly support fee of $25 a month, ACN builds, maintains, and runs your own website. You have your own online store where people can go and become your customer or join your team because you told them about this phenomenal income opportunity. ACN is going to do all of your billing, your bookkeeping, the accounting. They keep up with the growth of your business and where all the customers are. They handle all the customer support and the related issues for your customers. Basically, all you do is gather a few customers and then get you some customer getters. ACN is going to pay you two ways. First, they pay you on your personal efforts, and then they pay you on your team's efforts. Let's look at personal income first. When you go out and gather your first 5 services in your first 30 days, you will earn a $200 bonus. Now realize I said services, not customers. One person who wants to take the internet, home security, identity protection, and impact health sharing, that one customer can be 4 of the 5 services you need. Matter of fact, the services that you purchase for you and your family, whatever makes sense for your household, depending on where you live and what you need, it counts towards your personal customers as well. So if you get 3 more customers in that same 30-day period, they'll pay you another $200 bonus. An additional 3 customers, another $200. So in this scenario, in your first 30 days, all you did was find a few people that wanted to save money on services they're already using. By becoming your customer through your website that the company provides, you've gathered 11 services and you've made $600 in bonus money. Now that's a one-time payment for going and doing the work. But what makes our business unique is you're not only paid for the work you do, but then you're paid every month on the work you've done. That's called residual income. You see, ACN will pay you up to 20% every month on the commissionable revenue of your personal customers and your own bill. You can maximize your earnings and not only get paid for telling people about it, but get paid every month when they pay that cell phone bill, that impact health sharing bill. It can become pretty impressive. Let's look at team building now. You see, you can get paid on your own efforts and you can build a nice little income just by sharing our services with people you know. But I would also imagine you know some people that are looking for some additional income, some people who are looking for a side hustle, an extra gig. They want to retire, they want to fire their boss, whatever the reason. By getting this information in front of people who want to join your team, you can make some pretty incredible income as well. Let's look at what leverage is all about. You see, we have a simple business model called 4 and 10. We teach you to go get 10 customers yourself. So if you look on the screen, you see where it says you, and you have 10 customers. Check the box on that first part. You then simply share this with 4 people who want to make money, 4 people who want to be customer getters like you. When they go get 10 customers each, you now have a total of 50 customers you're getting paid on every month. You only gathered 10 of them. When your 4 people go do a 4 and 10, you see that's our simple business motto, 4 and 10, 4 and 10. So your 4 go get 4 apiece. That's now 16 people on your second level or your second generation. You didn't tell them, you just helped your 4 tell them. Those 16 go get 10 customers each. Look at the power of leverage. You're getting paid on 210 customers every month. You only gathered 10 of them. ACN will pay you through 5 levels, 5 generations. As it grows, you're paid on every customer every month. Now, in this example, that is a huge number of 13,000 customers in your organization. We want to be very clear. We don't believe that's realistic, and it will never, ever grow in a perfect geometrical fashion. You see, there are some that they won't go get their 10 customers. There's some that won't get 4. So let's look at what we think is a more realistic approach to building this business. You see, we've come to believe that you can manage and control your first 2 or 3 levels. So let's just look at levels 1, 2, 3. In this scenario, you have a team of a little over 80 customer getters. They go all out and they get 10 customers each. You're now getting paid on 140 customers every month. Whether it's cell phone, internet, electricity, or health sharing, you're getting a percentage of your team's customers each month. You only gathered a few of those. Let's show you what impact health sharing can do for you. You see, based on a 4% monthly override on your team's customers, that's 4% of their commissionable revenue each and every month. Look what impact can pay. Now, this is based on $140 monthly commissionable revenue, which is the company average. So if you just end up with 100 customers in your first 5 levels, that's $560 a month, month after month after month. Remember that little graph where you had 840 people who wanted to save money on life essential services in your first 3 levels? Well, if they were all impact customers, based on this example, you'd be making over $5,000 a month in passive residual income. The company also pays you for building the team. You see, not only do you get the residual on the customers you personally gathered, not only do you get the residual on the customers your team gathers, but you can position yourself to get paid for building the team that brings those customers. Our first promotion level is what we call Executive Team Leader, ETL. All that means is every time someone joins your team and gathers just 3 customers in their first 30 days, you make a $50 bonus. Promote yourself to what we call Regional Coordinator. That bonus goes up to $150. Promote yourself again to Regional Director. Now you're making $250 every time a new team member joins, regardless of who tells them on your team, when they go out and just gather 3 services in their first 30 days. So I think you can see there's a lot of bonus money for building a team. There's also wonderful incentive trips. There's overriding residual. Guys, there is so much to this compensation plan. We really can't cover it in our few minutes together. But if you get the gist that you can get paid for helping people save money and teaching others how to do the same, if you truly believe that impact could be an answer to the broken health insurance system, then we want to invite you to join us every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 7 p.m. Central. We host these informational seminars. Saturday morning at 9 a.m., we also do an overview and a special training each Saturday. You see, all your job is to send guests to trnzoom.com, the exact place you are right now. Tell your friends, tell your family, say, go check this out and let us help you explain it. Guys, I got to tell you, it has been a real honor to be able to share that information with you. It's also an honor to introduce my best friend, the gentleman who is truly a success in all aspects of his life. He is a successful husband, father, grandfather, owns multiple businesses, is a published author, a public speaker and trainer extraordinaire, and he is one of our very top earners in ACM. He's truly led the way for all of us. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome back our host, Senior Vice President, Mr. Presley Swaggerty.
Well, thanks for the kind intro, Mr. Hedge. I appreciate that. Well, I don't know about you guys, but every time I see that, I get excited, and Randy did a phenomenal job going through that. Here's what's left for tonight. I'm going to have a couple of testimonials come on, and then we're going to get Trey to show us a couple of things. But before we bring Trey on, I want to ask one of our top IBOs to come on and just give us a minute of her thoughts on it. Guys, help me welcome top income earner, Miss Eileen Partite.
Thanks, Presley. Appreciate that. I just love seeing this presentation. When I started the business about 15 years ago, I was a realtor. And I loved the fact that it was essential services that we were providing. At that time, it was just electricity. And because I was a realtor, I had a built-in client base, customers. I could give extra value or added value to my clients. Every time they were buying a house or selling a house, I was able to save them money on their electricity. Now that we're getting Impact Health Share, I'm even more excited because most realtors don't have insurance or they're having to pay for it themselves, and it's very expensive. And this is the cost alternative to the high cost of insurance. So I love the fact that this is another value that I can give, and it's just another essential service that people are having to pay for. So thank you very much for letting me share, and I'll send it back to you.
Well, Arlene, that was amazing. Thanks so much. Well, guys, I want to bring on one of our top leaders, Regional Vice President Platinum, multiple business owner, very successful gentleman, and all of our friends. Help me bring on Mr. Trey Dyer.
Well, thanks, Presley. I tell you, everybody's doing such a great job tonight. Great job, Arlene. Fantastic. And yeah, I am the same way. Every time I see that, see those numbers, it seems like Randy's just getting better and better, right? Well, guys, let me just do this. I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to share some great info for you. So first of all, I'm going to share the Impact Health Sharing website. And if you want information about more information, you're going to have questions, right? You can go to impacthealthsharing.com, and you can go down here to how it works, and you can look at their FAQs. They're really phenomenal. Just about anything you could possibly ask, they have an answer for right here, okay? Whether it's prescriptions, pre-existing conditions, whatever it is that you want to ask, they've got it right here. You know, what I love about this is now understand, don't sign up for anything yet. We haven't even launched this yet. We can't even sign up customers yet, right? It's going to be huge, probably looking later on this month. But what I love about this is you don't have to be the expert. You see, the way it's going to work is, as Randy pointed out, you'll have your website, and people go through your website, right, to the services, and this will be listed as one of the services, which will take them to this website, and they'll be able to just put in a little of their personal information, and then the Impact professionals, they are the ones that contact your customers, and they're the ones that they work it all out. It's just, they're the professionals. They'll get all the information, and they'll make them aware of every detail that they need. And they're going to take care of setting up our customers for us, right? We just have to really refer them. Now, here's another great part about the website. If you go to pricing, you can get yourself a quote in less than 10 seconds. Okay. So Randy said, he's, got a quote to save himself a lot of money with him and his family. I'm the same. Remember, the average family last year, the average family paid almost $1,800 a month. I mean, guys, the system is broken. Well, I do believe we have a solution. If you'll go and you'll just enter the birth date of the oldest person applying, I'm just going to put mine in here. And then the number of applicants for my family, I'm going to say 3. And then you just click this quote. And let me just tell you guys, for me and my family, we've been paying, I mean, it goes up every month, every 6 months, it seems like, right? But we're paying $1,952 a month, almost $2,000 a month for our family. That is crazy. But look what Impact can do for us. You just click get a quote, and you can see our rate. This would be, since it's not insurance, we don't have to have a license to talk to people about it. But we also use different terms. So instead of a premium, we have what's called a standard rate. So our standard rate is $651 a month for my family. Instead of a deductible, we have what's called a PRA, or a primary responsibility amount. Now, here's another great thing. With Blue Cross Blue Shield right now, I have a $2,500 deductible per person, right? With Impact, it's $2,500 for the whole family. Isn't that great? So I'm saving some money there, and it's a 10%, what would be like a copay, up to a $5,000 maximum out of pocket for the whole household. And so I think that is absolutely phenomenal. You know, we've got a service here that we think is going to majorly disrupt the healthcare industry, guys. I think that we are going to absolutely revolutionize this industry with this. And the reason I say that is we've already been through something like this before. That's why all the presenters on here are so excited. You see what we went through back a few years ago with electricity deregulation. We were helping people save $20, $30, maybe $50 a month. And we gathered millions of customers in just a handful of states, okay? And if you got in early, lives were absolutely changed almost overnight. And so I say that to say this. I'm going to show you another small little graph here. And what this does is this is a bell curve. And if you look back at any success of any major product, you talk about Uber or Facebook or Twitter or anything like that, guys, it all follows a bell curve. And in the beginning, you have the pioneers, the innovators, right? These are the visionaries. These are the people that saw it happen before it actually happened. All right. This is in the development of this, or in the sale of this product. Now, somewhere along the way, it actually launches, and you see everybody start picking up steam. Understand where we're at right now. We are right here. And so if you're showing this to people, if you're talking to people about this, and not everybody's jumping on board right now, that's because usually in the beginning, not everybody does. But as you start to pick up steam, and as you start to what we call get momentum, then you can see it dramatically changes. So here's the thing, in networking, in our industry, okay, and there are already some industry leaders that are saying this could be the biggest thing that's happened in networking in the last 50 years, right? They're already saying that, and it hasn't even launched yet. Now, consider this. All these people, the early adopters, the early majority, the late majority, all of these, which are, I think, going to be millions and millions of customers. Because remember, we're not just saving a little bit of money. We're saving people hundreds of dollars every single month on something that everybody is fed up with, right? And as this begins to happen, all of these customers and all of these business partners are all going to fall in somebody in the pioneers organization. Do you see why everybody's so excited? If you see it early and you get in early and you take action, all right, not just getting in, but taking action, then you have a chance of a huge, massive financial gain. And I think that is something that's got everybody excited. And I hope you see that too. And that's all I've got. Presley, back to you.
Well, guys, I hope that excites you. Great job, Trey. Do you understand that all of us on this Zoom tonight, we're the pioneers because we haven't even launched yet. Tentatively the 23rd at the big event in Dallas. And by the way, you need to be at that big event. But guys, we're just a couple of weeks away. We're in pre-build right now, which is where you want to be. Now, I want to get another testimonial or two, and then we'll wrap up, guys. But this next lady is a regional vice president, very successful, and just one of our top leaders in the entire company. Paula Williams, would you please unmute yourself and give us a word, please?
Thank you, Presley. Well, hello, everybody. I am so excited to be here tonight. As you can tell, there is a lot of excitement on this call, this Zoom. And my main thing is April the 3rd, 2009 is when this opportunity was brought to me. I had been a nail technician for 17 years. And with all the new little nail salons opening up, my business was kind of curbing to the side. So I thought it was time to quit. So I was looking for something, because if I took off work, I didn't get paid, but I still had to pay the overhead of my booth rental and so forth. I was looking for something for some residual income. And if you've never had it, and you get it, you don't ever want to lose it again, because residual is a monthly income that comes from doing something once. And what really attracted me to this business, 13 years, my anniversary was 13 years yesterday, was the fact that I didn't know anything about electricity or kilowatts or mobile phones or any of that stuff, but I didn't have to be an expert. Our company is there for us to take over. We are the people that get them the leads for the customers. So it was a win-win situation for everyone, because the people I helped save money were happy. I was happy because I was making money, and along came people along the way that worked with me to build their teams and learned how to make residual income as well. So when they talked about the impact health sharing, I was over the board crazy excited, because a lot of people I know, and I know a lot of business owners, a lot of people that have worked for companies and lost their job and then didn't have insurance anymore, but small business owners that are trying to make ends meet, they can't provide health care for their employees. This is exciting for them, and it's just a matter of us talking to them and getting with them, because this is going to revolutionize the healthcare industry, and I'm very excited to be a part of it.
Well, thanks, Paula. What a great testimonial. I'm going to do one more, guys. I'm going to go off the cuff here. And Mr. Dave Regis has a kind of a unique perspective. He was with A.L. Williams when they revolutionized the life insurance industry. And I want to get his perspective real quick. Dave, would you jump on, please, sir?
Presley, thank you for the opportunity. Folks, great to be on the call. And to put it mildly, this is an opportunity that you dream about. And to kind of quote a good friend of mine, Trey Dyer, in 1979, I got into the insurance industry with A.L. Williams, and we became a disruptor in the industry. And we turned the whole insurance industry on its side. They didn't know how to handle us. And then in 2005, I had an opportunity to join this company, and we became a disruptor in the energy market, simply because nobody ever heard of being able to change your electricity. So we were able to go in there, and like Trey was saying, we got millions and millions of clients. Now here we come, 2022, and we've got another opportunity to be totally disruptive in the health share market. Folks, you saw the numbers, you saw the call, what Randy did. It's an amazing opportunity we have in front of us, and I'm excited about it. Even in my age, the opportunity to be able to leave a legacy income. And I can tell you, I've been paid for 17 consecutive years residual income in this industry. It's a great opportunity, and I pray y'all want to play with us. Thank you.
Great job, Dave. We love Dave. He and Di are special folks. Well, all right, guys, I'm going to give you about 1 minute, and then we're done. For the guests on the call, I'm a high school basketball coach, got involved in this 17 years ago, and it has been totally a game changer for Jeannie and I. I tell people all the time that our reality today is better than our dreams used to be. And I think that we haven't seen anything yet. And I'm going to give you just a couple of keys. Trey hit on them, but I'm going to just reemphasize this. And that is, one, there's nothing out there where we can literally save people hundreds of dollars a month. Guys, you got to understand, in and of itself, just that is a game changer for families, guys. Saving them that much money every month on their health needs is going to be phenomenal. Then on top of that, guys, we have a chance to make some huge residual. Now, if you've never networked, you don't get it, and I'm not going to go into details, but just take my word on this. The impact health sharing, the residual on that on a monthly basis is off the charts. Guys, we can save people a lot of money, and we've got huge residual to build. And just like Paula said, if you haven't had it, you want it. And as a teacher, I'd never had it, but I heard I wanted it. And once I tasted it, I'm telling you guys, there's nothing like it. We do these Zooms Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 7 o'clock. trnzoom.com. Get people on here, guys, because we're launching here in just a couple of weeks, and you want to be at the front of the pack when this thing hits the ground and we start running with it, guys. If I can help you, let me know. If not, we'll see you tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. I believe with all my heart, there'll be two groups of us. There's going to be the group that's glad they did, and there's going to be the group that wishes they had. I hope you're in the glad they did category. God bless you guys. I'm going to close us up, guys.